Hey, hello, you're stuck in trouble with Wolf. Going a few minutes riffing on IT and IT security. Today, looking at code signing certificates, their theft and misuse. I was at the North American Cyber Summit on Monday. It was a blast. It was a lot of fun. A little bit different than normal, and it clearly showed in like the agenda, where it was like, litigation, breach response analysis of a longitudinal study, cognitive biases. And so on and so forth. And my title was werewolves and silver bullets and vampires, holy water, and encryption and hackers. It didn't really fit a little bit. One of these things is not like the other. But my point in that talk was figure out how scared you need to be. And the way you figure out how scared you need to be is to figure out what you have, look at what that's worth in the dark web, right, on the criminal market, and figure out what it'll be worth to the criminals, and therefore risk prioritize based on the attractiveness of your lure. Now, tip for you, this goes equally as well for code signing certificates. If you're managing your own PKI and you're passing out code signing certificates, you should know that the dark web right now is reselling those for around $1,200. A little bit more than $1,000, a little bit less than $1,500, around $1,200 right now for a code signing certificate. And what, you may ask, could a criminal do with code signing certificates? Well, so much of the early days of application whitelisting and the basic rules were around, not letting unsigned code run and trusting that an application that's signed by Microsoft is rolled by Microsoft, or signed by, insert vendor here is rolled by vendor here. So that's important, right? The trust in that certificate. Now these certificates are getting stolen. What that means is a criminal can sign that app as the owner of that certificate. That malicious app sometimes is a repackaged application, right? So imagine if they got Adobe's code sign certificate and they could sign, Flash update with Adobe. You can see those types of things being used to circumvent application whitelisting in a variety of different code level or application level controls. Internally, think about this from a brand reputation perspective. If our organization now is producing code and our organization is sloppy with the certs, and suddenly there's a run of ransomware or malware signed as us, what's the reputational impact for that, right? How good does that look for us? Not very good at all. How likely are people to trust our downloads in the future? Not that likely. So be aware that code signing certificates are being targeted by attackers. They're being resold. There's monetary value, and of course there's an impact on us on the protection side in terms of reputation and in terms of malicious applications running in our network. Good defenses. Got any comments? Social media, hit me up.